What are you doing, Horse? So welcome back, everyone. Mike here. I am out here plugging away. This is another one of the downspout lines. I am extending it a little further from the house, or from the building. There are a lot of questions about this. Every time I do a video, I try to remember to answer a bunch of questions, and then I seem to forget them. But one question that keeps coming up is people keep asking why I'm not running the downspouts into that big cistern tank that's behind me. That's a 4,000 gallon tank buried in the ground. There's several reasons for it, but first and foremost is, before I do that, I need to come up with some type of filtration system and maybe even a treatment system, and I'm not that worried about doing that right now. I can get that tank filled with good potable water for less than $350, and 4,000 gallons in that building will last a very long time. I mean, we're gonna have a bathroom and a shower in it, but it's not like we are gonna be living in it. So I think 4,000 gallons will last an awful long time. I know a lot of people, a lot of guys in Australia were commenting about that's how they do it over there. One thing here, we have so much, you know, we've got trees everywhere, there's pollen. The trees are beautiful, don't get me wrong, but they're dirty. They're very dirty, and you just get all kind of stuff all over your roof, which would then be into your downspouts. So with that being said, I need some type of filtration system, and at some point it will be easy to do. The line runs right past the tank, but for now it's just going to go down into the woods. But it's a pretty nice day today. It's not as hot as it has been. It's been real hot the last couple of weeks, but it's only about 80 today. And next week looks like it's going to be really nice, mid-70s and sunny. Chance of rain tomorrow afternoon, but after that I don't see much on the horizon. Another thing, I put that 2A limestone in around the pipe. This dirt isn't too bad, but there's some clumps of sod and a few rocks, and that's just a personal preference kind of thing. You know, that was probably $5 worth of stone or $10 worth of stone I put in there, and it's cheap insurance. It helps protect the pipe pretty well, and that's just what I like to do. The 2A is 1.5 inches down to dust, and it compacts well, and there's like not a lot of voids or anything around it. So that's why I like to do that. At the end of that downspout pipe there, I'll probably put one more joint on it and then dig like a gravel pit, something like that. There. clean up some of these roots here. And then next on the agenda, I need to extend this sewer line out some, because I'm going to be putting a little fill over this area right here for the road. I don't really need to worry about getting every last one of these, because this whole area is going to have some fill over it and some topsoil as well. I'll get the bigger sticks and stuff out of here. So the septic tank, it's back behind me about, I don't know, 75 feet or something. And this line isn't very deep, but like I mentioned, it'll have some fill over top of it, and septic lines do not freeze. That's according to Jim the plumber, and Jim the plumber knows his business. On Monday afternoon or Tuesday morning, all the stuff for the radiant floor heat will be delivered, and then I'm going to try to get some help lined up and get that installed to get the floor poured. But I find a company, I'll go over all that whenever it gets here. But you take them up your drawings and they give you the whole layout, you know, how long your loops are, how to return. They give you the entire layout. Everything for the rough in was about $7,500. That's for all the insulation, all the tubing, the manifold, all that stuff. A little bit ago, one of the neighbors down over the hill, he was flaunting his wealth. He was down there shooting for about an hour straight. He probably went through 1,000 rounds in the last hour, which I'm all for that. But man, the prices of ammo. But I have seen lately that places are starting to stock a little bit more now. And if you go to the right places, they don't gouge you on price. But you just have to look around. And in most places you go, it's like a 2-box or a 4-box limit or something on what you can buy. I like using a lot of glue. Well, I kind of created a little bit more work for myself, but I think it was a good idea, and I'm happy with what the results will be. What I did, I dug a borrow pit over on the other side of the excavator, and I got out this real nice shale here. We call this popcorn shale. You wouldn't want to eat it, but it makes great fill. But anyway, I dug a borrow pit over there, piled up this nice shale right here, and I filled the borrow pit. It's not quite completely filled, with some like crappy clay and some topsoil that had a bunch of roots and stuff in it. You know, nothing's going to happen way over there, so even if it settles some, it won't be a big deal. But what I accomplished there was I'm getting this all widened out real nice, much wider than what I thought. And boy, that tree is in the way, but it's staying for now. But this shale right here, I'll take it out over top of the sewer line. If you can see that road there, it's kind of leaning this way a little bit. And this will be enough to get this all dressed up really nice. Really nice. So I've only been at it about 2 hours this afternoon, and Melissa has dinner ready right now. So I'm going to grab a bite to eat, and then I'm going to help Melissa. She's going live on her channel, Morgan's Off the Leash, and I'll be on that. So check her channel out and subscribe if you already haven't. And then I'll come back and start working, pushing that road down. This is like
$1 million into the roundabout building.
Oh yeah, that's a heck of a one. This is like a video in a video, because people on my channel are going to see this video tomorrow. But we are currently doing a live stream on Melissa's channel, Morgan's Off the Leash. How often do you do these? Every
other week, but we missed last week. Did anyone miss us? We missed last week. We had a very busy weekend.
Yes.
Daughter Hannah and I went away for the weekend. It was just busy.
So if you want to see our lives, check out Melissa's channel, Morgan's Off the Leash.
Yeah, and check out my other videos too. You'll love them.
All right, we just finished up Melissa's live stream. I'm going to put a little of this 2A limestone on this sewer line here. Just a little bit to hold it in place here and there. That shale that I'm going to put on top of it is almost as good anyway.
So Mike's in the tractor and grabbing that fill. He is backfilling the sewer line. It's a tight spot to be like pulling up, backing up. He's got to make sure he misses that tree, then he's got to get to the pile, then he's got to make sure he doesn't get too far back. I'm learning. It's tricky. We just finished up with our live tonight from Morgan's Off the Leash. That's my channel, YouTube channel. You know, I use the MOTL. I call it the America's Model Life. But go to Morgan's Off the Leash if you have a couple minutes and watch our live. So Mike was there, daughter Eva, daughter Hannah, and daughter Eva's friend Chloe. We call her daughter Chloe as well. Hunter stopped in for a quick wave, and then he went on to he got to have a fountain drink, so he was pretty excited about that. But it was a nice time to talk to all those that joined in and got to post their comments or questions. We really enjoy that. It's kind of nice to have picnic table talk with all of you. But if you're not joining in, or joining Morgan's Off the Leash for our lives, you're missing out. I'm going to get some video with this camera for Mike.
tomorrow what I'll do, I'll get the rest of this topsoil out of there. I'm gonna need some more over here, some down here, and some on the other side of the driveway. But I'll get that all cleaned up, and then this week I can run that geotextile down here, right down the road, and all I will have to finish is this area right in here with topsoil once the patio's poured. But anyway, we really appreciate y'all being here. And like I always say, if you enjoyed these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.